Hi everybody, welcome back to our third season of Tim Time after being on a little bit of a break, but we're very excited to show this new project that we've been working on, a complete renovation from something traditional, which you'll see the before and afters. So if we're ready, let's go on inside. I want to share this with you. So here we are in the kitchen. This is so amazing. I'm going to talk about a lot of different details that we did here. My first exciting point, though, I want to say is I want to point out the countertops. We did a build-up edge of quartz. If you can see this, it's absolutely amazing. And I was able to convince the client to go with a waterfall edge, which that's what this is called here, coming down to the floor. I think it's a really good design feature for a contemporary look. So we did that. We look at this amazing island for serving and entertaining, and you can just lay out a big feast here. So it's fantastic. As well as what I did here was I used two different types of cabinet colors. We have a solid here for this perimeter and the island. And then what I did, if you notice, there's no real upper cabinets here. We did full height pantry doors. So all of this opens up and you have all this wonderful storage. Everything has pull-outs, soft close, and isn't this wood grain amazing? These cabinets were made in Canada and they have a high gloss finish to them, and they do a special finish, I forget the name of it, PTC or something like this, but it doesn't scratch. It's amazing. I accented the perimeter walls with these black columns, and I think it just reads so great for a contemporary look. It's fantastic. It's like one of my favorite kitchens that I've done. Stainless steel appliances, we went with Bosch. You can see the oven. Convection, of course, you only want to buy a convection oven these days. I want to show you the sink. This is a special sink. It's anybody who cooks or is a gourmet cook or wants to be a gourmet cook, you need a good sink. So what is the first thing I always tell people? Why do two small sinks? You can't get a roasting pan in it or anything. So what we did a very square contemporary sink. Notice the drain here. You don't really see the strainer. It's a very cool sink. And then it has this drying rack that lifts up to elevate, so if you want to wash and dry, you're right here. Of course, soap. What we have here though is instant hot. This is such a nice feature for those who want instant coffee, hot tea. You just turn it on. Oh, we gotta wait for it. There you go. Instant hot. You don't have to microwave it. And I bet you're wondering, where is the microwave in this kitchen? I placed it down here because we wanted to keep a very clean Sano look to the kitchen. So I put it in the island, but lower, so you don't even see it. Sometimes microwaves can get a little, you know, in your face kind of a thing. So we kind of snuck it in here. The other feature I want to show you, these drawers are amazing. They're European design, but made in Canada, like I said, with all metal rails. So they'll never wear out. Glides underneath, so you don't see any of the hardware. Full extension, soft close, no banging. Love it! The other thing I want to say, most people on an island this big would have pendant lights hanging here. We don't have a huge width going on here in this kitchen. If I had hung pendants, it would kind of give you a block, so it wouldn't feel as wide as it does like this. So all in all, I think it's just amazing. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's a very sleek, timeless, contemporary kitchen. So here, this is very interesting because now it's all opened up. We opened this whole room. This was blocked in 3 sections. Back of over there was the kitchen, which we just saw. There was a wall, there was a dining space, and then there was another wall that was about here. And then you'd have to walk through the great room around over here. So we got rid of all of that. So that being said, don't ever be afraid to open up a house and take out walls and stuff, because you see what you can end up with in the end. So here's our dining room. Love our fixture. This won a design award. It's one of my favorite fixtures. I like the movement in it. A little difficult to install something like this because there's no right or wrong. There's no straight level line to it, so it's more of a visual of how you want it hung in the end. And here what we did was use a fireplace, which is a linear style, and also a see-through. It was real important to me for this fireplace, again, to keep with our edgy contemporary, classic contemporary styling. So I cladded the whole thing on 3 sides because I wanted it to look like a linear box, because the fireplace opening, quite honestly, is not as big as what I was hoping for. So I needed to elongate it so that it would be proportioned to the room. So what we did was cladded the whole thing in this wonderful, what they call a leather finish granite. And then I had my installers miter it so you don't see any seams. So it looks like a big chunk of stone that was kind of placed in there and then cut out for the firebox. And also little details that we did, I had them kick back the drywall so it looked like it was just a little bit recessed so it wasn't falling on the same plane. Over here was a big problem, but it all worked out. There was a pipe right here that we had to move in order to get this fireplace centered in this space, and I needed 6 inches the worst way for that thing to be gone and buried. So at the end result, it turned out fabulous, I think. So there you have it, our first opener for season 3. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you get one more fabulous look at this kitchen and the light and all of this. So thanks for tuning into Tim Time, and stay tuned because we are going to be in the same home. We're going to be doing another episode on 3 bathrooms that we remodeled here as well. So until next time, see you, bye-bye.